Hello there, Camp Prairie here. It is below zero outside, so we are inside the compound today where a feller can still go sleeveless. More specifically inside the compound, we are in the Arts and Crafts Dojo. Probably not going to be a whole lot of tomfoolery on this particular episode because today I am reviewing this. This is the Bob Ross Master Paint Set. Now I've had one of these for probably about 12 years in painting out of it, and I'm going to give you my review of what I think of the paint set. Whilst I was collecting all my gear for this episode, I figured out that my easel that I normally have was missing a few parts for, so I went and bought another one, and this is what I got. This is the Leary, whatever easel from Master Touch. You can see that it is a pretty big easel here. It is made in China, so it was very difficult to get put together. The instructions they have are one simple piece of paper, no words, a few letters, a few numbers, pointing at certain things to get it put together. And I gotta tell you, those Chinese, they can put stuff together. They had me tricked for a little bit, but I figured it out. With a little problem-solving skills, I put it together very sturdy. So far, if it takes the beating the devil out of a brush on it, it should do pretty good. Now, the painting I'm going to do today, if you go on YouTube, which is where you're at now, you can look up, I think it's season 25, episode 2. This is the Enchanted Falls Oval, and I'm painting out of this book. Bob Ross has several books that you can choose from to pick different paintings. This is not a color by number or copy his type of painting. It's his style of painting, and I'm just reviewing the brushes, the paints, and all in that, so you can see what you're going to get yourself into if you do decide to jump into this. I might be referring to this later on as we go through. I did watch the video of his. You may also hear in the background the geothermal heating system running. So bear with me on that. But I'm going to get started here. I already put the black gesso and the liquid clear on this canvas. I also put the colors that we're going to be using, very few, on the palette here, and haven't used them in a while, so you can see that I kind of had to mush them together. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mix the alizarin crimson and the green together to make this brown color. So I'm just going to take a little portion of this. Probably could just mix it all together, but we're going to mix this together and then start the painting. And if my editor doesn't do a good enough job of fast forwarding through the boring parts, you can go ahead and do that while this business is going on. I'm just going to mix it all together. You've seen him do this several times if you watched him in the 80s and 90s. So, good to have some paper towels with you, which I do. Wipe off Mr. Knife. Alright. Now we'll be putting on the color. All of this black gesso that's on here and dried is going to be kind of helping make some background stuff. Let me see. So he pulls down. You can hear these brushes, and again, these brushes are at least 12 years old, still using them. So if that tells you anything about the quality, it's pretty good. Let me make sure he didn't put any, I think he might put a lighter color in there, a little bit over. Okay, thank goodness the furnace kicked on, so I'll have to speak over that. You can see at one point I had a little darker in the middle there. I wanted to lighten that up, so I just pulled that down. Now, I cleaned the old brush, didn't have a lot of it. Now we're going to start with the lighter colors, work our way out. So it says, get some white on there. And Indian yellow. Now as I start, I'm going to do the light, working my way out. Furnace is running, so cue the music and you can just watch me go. This is an arm workout. It's like painting your bathroom walls. I like to take time where I sit back and look, because it not only helps me figure out where I'm going to put trees and bushes and shrubs and all that, but it also gives my arm a rest, and it helps you envision things as you continue going on. Now you can see pretty stout brushes, and it does a really good job of mixing the paints and getting on the canvas. You notice a couple of things. I did put black gesso on the outside all the way around except for the bottom, because a lot of times I don't put frames around my paintings. So I will actually even tap on the outside so that you can see the side of the painting when it's hanging on the wall without a frame. Alright. In this painting that Bob Ross does on his on the video in this book, he uses the black handle rounded 1-inch brush. But that's not in this master set, so I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use the standard issue 1-inch brush. And you can see that it looks like it's tarnished and everything, but the bristles are still in very good shape. And this is the one we're going to use because this one comes with the kit. I'm just using the corner of the brush like he says, and you can see, hopefully you can see, the effect that it's giving. Sit back, have a look-see. That's just one layer. Right now we're going to go a little darker and a little farther out. Now I think I'm starting just a mud mix, so I think we go back to this. The lighter brush here, I'm probably the least impressed with, because I can't quite get the really tiny tree limbs to show up as well. This brush, I just can't keep at a fine point. There are just really big, thick branches in there. Now we're going to do the waterfall. So, I believe I need to break open my liquid clear. I'm going to set this on the floor so I can kick it over later. Not over there because I'll be beating the devil out of my brush. Liquid clear and the white and Indian yellow mixture. Alright, I love waterfalls. But now I'm looking in here where I'm going to put it. So we're going to build it right there. Option B from beating the devil out of your brush on the easel is to wear an old pair of sweatpants that still smell like gasoline from when you were working on your mini bike. Liquid clear and the white. Now he put big old rock in there. If I could find my knife, because that comes with the kit. So let's take, how am I going to do this? The old knife is sometimes hard to control. More waterfall. A lot of juice on this one. Those dark colors in there are not necessarily bad. I want to get some of this brown out there, get a little more white. All right. Clean, dry 2-inch brush. Okay. Well, the disadvantage of filming by yourself is that you don't see that the camera had turned off after 30 minutes. So this is the end product. Again, I used every piece of equipment that comes with the Master Paint set. So I want to invite you to ask any questions that you might have in the comment section. Um, this is something that obviously if I can do this, any knuckle dragon Neanderthal can do it using the same equipment that Bob Ross used on all of his paintings. It can be done. It's a little rough around the edges, but it's a quick painting that I did for you. Bob Ross Master Paint set probably cost you a little over $100 for that set, if I remember what it said online. The easel here that I used, that was $150, although at Hobby Lobby it was 50% off, and that's almost half. So that was a good bargain. As far as that's concerned, very sturdy, very impressed. It'll go use any of my larger canvases, it'll hold them, so I'm pretty happy. You could see, or if you would have seen the video that wasn't there, this down here kind of kept me from getting into the spots at the bottom, but I've been painting Bob Ross stuff for 12 years probably. Love it. It's very good. So if you're the equipment's very good. So if you are stuck at home because it's below zero out, or because you're afraid of getting sick, or because you are sick, this is a great pastime. These paintings are good to give for prizes, Christmas prizes, birthday prizes. I've sold a few, I've entered a few in competitions. It's just a good time. So, if you like the videos that I'm putting out, let me know. Thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If there is something that you would like to see me review, put it in the comments, and I'll see what old Captain Prairie's budget looks like, and we will see you on the next episode. Thanks for watching.